It's been fabulous. I have been on an incredible ride for the past 6 months, and I don't want to go to sleep.
You need to take me on that ride too, like it's a roller coaster ride. And I agree with you. The Bronx is very potent, and I've always been proud to say that I live in the Bronx. And I would always say
Exactly.
it's the best borough because it's the only borough with the word "the" in front of it. We have
That's
to be
right.
announced.
That's
The
right.
Bronx.
That's right. That's
It's the
right.
only borough with the word "the,"
I
and
like that too.
it's the only borough attached to the mainland. But
That's right.
there's a lot of goodness
Mm-hmm.
coming out of the
Oh man,
Bronx, and it's
wonderful.
flowing like a land flowing of milk and honey. Bronx is very potent. And one thing I heard you say that it's everywhere. It's in other countries. Because I was talking with somebody from Marble Hill, and we were saying even they have a Bronx Day in Georgia. And we were
Oh
talking, we
yeah,
said
yeah. I've
in
heard
Atlanta,
about that. I
and
heard
a
about.
couple other states down south, because some people migrated from the Bronx who retired, or there's about 5 or 6 other states where they actually have a Bronx Day, and we're like, what?
Exactly. Oh, that's for sure. That's for
You know?
sure. It's so unique, and I've been just really in contact with people, for example, that I've heard about in the past and didn't
Hmm.
play against or have the chance to play with or against. But now I'm talking with them, speaking on Messenger with these people, and
Yeah,
exchanging ideas and experiences,
right.
and really it's a journey back through through memory lane,
Hmm.
and as passionate as we all were about basketball, that makes it even more incredible, and so it's been fabulous, and I'm looking forward to to develop it further.
Okay. So now this Bronx Basketball Hall of Fame, you're really to make it into like I don't want to say museum, but you're looking for it to
Mhm.
be a place. Exactly.
Well, yeah, this that's the idea. At the moment, it exists virtually, of course, on
Okay.
Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
I've been working on the website, developing it, almost ready.
Right.
We Derek has gotten the T-shirts and the things we will sell online to help us, finance our goals.
Right.
Getting He's gotten that together, and recently we have Nate Tiny Archibald. I mean, the first name on the NBA All Star list of all time. I
All
mean, one of the
right.
greatest players of all time is
Yes.
from the Bronx,
Yes, he
and
is.
he's joined us. He's on board now
Mm-hmm.
to help us make this a real thing. And
That's
the thing we're trying to do, we talked with some institutions, some Bronx, major institutions of higher learning, to be able to house the Bronx, Basketball Hall of Fame as well,
okay.
and then therefore in touch with high schools and others and people themselves also for to gather the trophies and the plaques that we need to fill an
Right.
actual physical location,
Okay.
and the help to do it. So it's a hell of a task, but I mean, I think Derek, I know is pumped up so much for this, and we keep pumping
Yeah,
each other up,
that's
and the
good.
guys on the board,
That's good.
everybody's really pumped up to see this become real.
All
So
right.
yes.
That's good. Well, iron sharpens iron, and it's good that y'all are all pumped up and y'all
Hmm.
see his vision and what
Hmm.
Derek is really set it out to be, and y'all are on
Exactly.
board with it, and that's a
Hmm.
good thing. That's part of a good foundation, and another
Absolutely.
good foundational piece that you have for the organization, I
Hmm.
understand, is that your nonprofit status, so that can help benefit you as well.
Exactly.
With sponsorships and other things that you can talk
Exactly.
about, briefly,
Yes.
and to let people know that you have nonprofit status, a
Yes.
nonprofit organization.
That's a very good point, Joyce. This is a few weeks old now that we do have a nonprofit status, and this allows supporters, sponsors, private people to make purchases of T-shirts and caps and
Right,
things like that, and write it off.
right.
These are also tax write-offs, as
Yes.
well as donations and sponsorship from companies and things like that.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So this is all tax deductible, and
Right.
So we're looking forward to to getting that message really out. Of course, we've
Right.
mentioned it, but
Yes.
really out to approach sponsors, etc.
Right.
And I'm sure that when they realize the extent of the enthusiasm of Bronx basketball, and we're talking about Bronx basketball for the last 100 years. So
Wow.
not just recently. So we've got on our Facebook page, we have highlighted people from the 1920s, 1930s.
Wow.
DeWitt Clinton seems to be in the far in the forefront,
Yeah.
running for great players, even back in the 20s and 30s.
I'm excited to see this come about because, now as we're talking and watching the NBA, and I play ball, and a basketball
right.
enthusiast and love it.
We have the same alma mater.
Yes,
right.
we do.
Manhattan College.
Manhattan College, exactly.
Right.
And I enjoy when they show players of now, but they show clips of them back in high school, even junior high school.
Right.
And I enjoy seeing how far back basketball has been into existence. And I think they even said something like 75 years, or when they were showing some of the players, they went back further than Jerry West and this player, 51 years and 77 years. I have no idea.
You haven't seen anything. Did you know that there was a professional basketball team in the Bronx?
No.
In the 1930s, it was a pro basketball team. I believe it was in a league called the ABL. They had a pro basketball team in the Bronx. That's right. And so that's what we're talking about. We're going way back. We're going back to when, before when they were wearing knee pads.
Okay. And they were using really a bucket for the basket.
No, not that far. We ain't going that far.
Okay.
We have to keep it recognizable.